So what if I told you that the first ever computer program was actually inspired by a weaving loom? So today is Ada Lovelace Day. It's a day where we celebrate the achievements and contributions of women in STEM. We celebrate this on the second Tuesday of October every year, and it is named after Ada Lovelace, the revolutionary mathematician and writer who was the first to see the potential of computers from just beyond calculating and numbers. In the early 1800s, Jacquard revolutionized weaving. The Jacquard loom used punch cards to create the intricate patterns of the fabric automatically. So each punch card had rows which would correspond to rows of the fabric, and each row was comprised of different holes which would tell the machine basically whether or not the thread is to go over or not. So pretty much like code, right? So Charles Babbage saw this and he thought, what if we could use these punch cards to program calculations? So this inspired him to design the analytical engine, which is the first programmable computer. And it's key to mention here, this computer was never built. It was all theoretical, but its design and even the idea of it was revolutionary. No one had ever thought of a machine that could store data or perform calculations before. And this is where Ada Lovelace comes in. Ada was translating a paper on the analytical engine from French over to English. But not only did she translate it, she also added her own notes and insight. The translation she provided was 3 times longer than the original paper that was proposed. And it was in these notes that she sketched out a sequence of instructions that the analytical engine could follow, the first ever computer algorithm. But she also saw potential in the machine, aside from just doing calculations and numbers. In her notes, she suggested that the engine might be able to produce music or make graphics or handle images. She understood that if you could weave silk patterns with punch cards, you could weave anything, right? Numbers, music, poetry, art. She referred to math as poetical science, and I think that's really, really beautiful. And to that I'd say we like to separate math and art, creativity and logic, left brain, right brain. But in my opinion, great maths needs creativity. The best mathematicians are those who are able to think outside the box and imagine what is not already possible. I think math and art are just so interlinked and we shouldn't separate them. And I just want to finish off by saying, if you are a woman in STEM, thank you for your contribution. And especially to Ada, as a numerical analyst myself who relies on computer programming, thank you so much.